Alright guys, so Megumi is coming tomorrow and with him the Imaginary Realm versus Toji is also coming, which I'm super excited about. So in this video I'll talk about if you should summon on Megumi or not. The straightforward answer is no. I'll talk about why he is valued so much with the help of this kind JP player who made a nice chart for understanding how damage is calculated, and I'll go over his kit in surface level, not in depth, because he has a straightforward kit on its own. That's not too complicated. And then I'll talk about the roadmap from the leaks. So first, let's talk about Megumi and why he is so valuable, and that's because he's a debuffer and a stat debuffer. Both Taijutsu, curse technique and physical stat debuff. And his kit synergizes well with everybody in red, and his kit is very basic, but it is super powerful because of what he does. So for red, we didn't have a stat debuffer as a unit, so this Megumi as a solo stat debuffer has super high value, even higher value than, for example, Nanami, because what Nanami does, some other characters do that, but what Megumi does, no one does. In SR there is SR Yaga, but he buffs stats instead of debuffing. So to explain that in a simple way with the help of this image, I'll show you guys why that is so important and valuable. So if you didn't already know how the damage is calculated, stat debuff and stat buff are multiplicative buff. That means they multiply with each other, is not a straight addition. And damage dealt increase buff and damage received debuff on enemy, they are an additive buff. So if you have two of the same damage dealt and received increase characters, debuffers and buffers, they will only add their debuff and not multiply that, which is a greater number. So to have the highest damage you can do, you need 3 of the debuffer and buffers on your team. So Megumi, you can see right here with Teen Nanami or Mahito also. I don't know why they didn't put Mahito, but Mahito also. And SSR Yaga, because he's a stat buffer. They will make your DPS do the maximum damage as they can. So that's why, as the sole red debuffer for stat for red, that's why Megumi is so highly valuable. You guys can see there are 3 damage dealt increase character, like both the Nanamis and Gojo, and Mahito also 4, basically 4. So that's why he's so valuable. His kit is super basic. For your debuff skill, I think skill 2, skill 2, his debuff skill, when you have the Divine Dog's totality and the Rabbit status which you get from your skill 3, this skill 2 and every skill changes into a new skill which increases the debuff you do. So from your regular one, which only applies 25, so a 75% debuff of Taijutsu and Jujutsu, physical and curse technique, it goes up to 50%, which is 150. And from alt, this gives another 50. So basically 200%. You can somewhat have it 100% uptime, but this guy has some cursed energy issue. So pair him with Arkaito or a cursed energy recollection bit is better. So now that we have an idea of what Megumi does and why he's so valuable, I didn't pull up a tier list, but let me do that quickly. So just so you guys have an idea of where Megumi stands on a tier list compared to other characters, you guys can see Megumi is T.5. If you haven't checked out my tier list video, I have that Megumi in SS tier or SSS tier. I don't remember what's the highest tier in my tier list, but go check out that video. I have that shit also with global free-to-play insight. So the roadmap, one of the reasons why I don't want you guys to summon on this boy is because we have leaks, and in these leaks we have future content and when they are dropping. So after Megumi is dropping tomorrow, we all know that 16. On 23rd, Jogo is dropping with his event. I don't know what this shit is. Domain investigation, ominous land reclamation. Is this a new domain investigation event? I'm so hyped for that. Holy shit. So I'm excited for that. I didn't know that shit. This is my first time also looking at the roadmap. Bear that in mind. Kusakabe dropping on 6th February. Goated yellow support, strongest grade 1 for a reason. And on the 13th of February, yellow Shoko and yellow Yaga, an attribute character featured gacha banner. Very nice. Do not summon on that shit also. So for the banner, for the half anniversary on Astro Global, Domain Gojo, Sukuna and Zonji, the dates are not confirmed yet, but if you want to summon on that with the goal of only getting Zonji and not the other 2 characters because you have Yuta or Mahito, please don't summon. Unless you don't have all three of them, do not summon on that banner because 0.2 Domain Expansion Gojo is on his way. After this roadmap shit, like mid-February or late February, Domain Gojo is dropping. I don't know when green UG, the free UG will drop, but oh shit, you guys didn't fucking see that shit because my fucking big ass head was dropping, covering that shit. But yeah, so this was the fucking yeah. This banner, the dates are not confirmed, but please don't summon on that unless you need all three of them or at least two. So to end off the video, let's end off on Megumi and the last conclusion of his shit. Overall, he's a solid unit, but not worth your cubes. If you are free to play, not worth it. Please just hope you get super lucky with on tickets, but do not go on him. My advice for every free to play, including me, is to only summon on limited characters and not even every limited character banner. Prioritize supports and then go for DPS because old characters, old DPS characters get their massively juiced up SP buff. Like this blue Gojo, the eventual SP buff that this guy will get, no one will fucking compete with him. This blue Gojo, his multipliers are so off the charts, it's fucking crazy. And with SP buff, you guys know this boy is going to be the best DPS in the game for until the next fucking limited characters drops in. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Let me know what your plan are for this Megumi. I hope we all get lucky with tickets and get Megumi because he's fucking goated. A must pull, but not a must pull. I just wish the global devs and the JP devs put the Megumi into the standard bundle early than expected because that would be just so fucking goated for us free to play players. But yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope your plans for tomorrow, if you're not sure on if you should summon or not, got some solid foundation, and let me know if you're still planning on summoning for Megumi. Good luck to you, and if you're not, then good luck to you for whoever you're going to summon on. But that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So take care and bye for now. Bye bye.